The tomb sweeping festival is approaching in China, and the Liaoning patrol team discovered a cemetery full of the deceased. China reports a third human case of the H3N8 strain of bird flu. Sleepless in China, insomniac Chinese student spends $1,500 on shut-eye as mainland youngsters struggle to turn in for the night. It's all covered in today's China Truths. The tomb sweeping festival is approaching in China, and the Liaoning patrol team discovered a cemetery full of the deceased. The tomb sweeping festival is approaching in China, and people are visiting cemeteries to make offerings to their ancestors. However, a man in Shenyang, Liaoning, was shocked to find that the entire cemetery was full of ghosts when he drove there recently. The radar screen in his car showed that there were only ghosts around him. He exclaimed, "Oh my God." On March 27, a car owner in Shenyang posted a video on social media saying that he was driving his Li Auto electric car to a cemetery to make offerings to his ancestors when he encountered a strange phenomenon. The video shows the car's control screen displaying human figures all around the car, some walking, some riding bicycles. However, when the car owner looked out through the windshield, he couldn't see any human shadows. The car owner said, "There are only human figures, but there's no one outside, oh my God." This video has sparked heated discussions among netizens. "Feels like I've seen hell. Technology has been upgraded, it can detect people in another space. Thank goodness it's daytime, cowardly people would be very scared. This is really scary. The camera couldn't film inside, maybe there were some people sitting inside the car. The human eye can only see 4% of the world. Not seeing doesn't mean it doesn't exist, it's normal not to see different dimensions. What we call science will gradually prove many unknown fields." On March 29, Li Auto, the car manufacturer, responded that in some cases, the car radar may show abnormal phenomena, which will be optimized in the future. However, some netizens disagree with this statement and believe that if the car radar has abnormal signs, electric cars like Tesla would not be able to sell. Previously, Tesla had also encountered a similar problem. A Tesla owner passed by an empty cemetery, and the car's radar also detected people around the car, but when the owner used a mobile phone to film around the car, nothing was found. In the past, the control screen of a Li Auto owner in Shanghai showed a person chasing the car madly behind it, while the car's maximum speed was 60 km per hour. China reports a third human case of the H3N8 strain of bird flu. A 56-year-old woman in Zhongshan, a city in the south of the country, tested positive for the virus after she was exposed to live poultry, the Guangdong Provincial Center for Disease Control and Prevention said in a statement on Monday. This is the third known infection since the virus was first detected in humans in China last year. It said the woman had underlying illnesses but did not give further details of her condition nor confirm how she became infected. The statement said there were no anomalies found among her close contacts. There have been no confirmed cases of the virus being transmitted between humans so far. According to the experts' studies and conclusion, the human infection, with H3N8, is a sporadic case and the risk of transmission of the virus is low at this stage, the statement said. The public should try to avoid contact with live birds and sick or dead birds. It comes nearly a year after a 4-year-old boy in the central province of Hunan became the first known human to be infected with H3N8. The boy in the city of Zhangjiang was found to have the virus after he fell ill with a fever and other symptoms in early April 2022, according to the Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention. A second case was detected a month later in Hunan, another central province, when a 5-year-old boy in the city of Changsha developed mild symptoms that he recovered from in a day. Authorities at the time said it was also a case of avian to human transmission. The H3N8 strain of avian influenza can infect a wide range of hosts. It has been detected in poultry, horses, dogs, pigs, and seals. Sleepless in China, insomniac Chinese student spends $1,500 on shut-eye as mainland youngsters struggle to turn in for the night. The sleep problems of young people in China have been brought into focus by the amount of money a university student paid to address her insomnia. The young woman in her early 20s lives in Shijiazhuang, the capital city of northern China's Hebei province. In an interview posted by a video account on the social media platform, Weibo, she says that since she started an internship, the quality of her sleep has plummeted, leaving her in a state of mental stress every day, with a mental state and physical condition that are getting worse and worse. The anxious student has tried a myriad of things to get a proper night's rest. Some friends recommended that she pay for an online service that aims to aid sleep by listening to soothing speech, while others suggested hypnotic products, all of which she had to pay for. The young woman calculated her bill for treating insomnia and was shocked to find that she had spent more than 10,000 yuan, $1,500. Her story reached the top of the Weibo search list and struck a chord with hundreds of thousands of people online. A growing number of scholars are carrying out research into the problems insomnia inflicts on society. According to a study by the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences, Chinese people are going to sleep later than before, with the average length of sleep shrinking from 8.5 hours in 2012 to 7.06 hours in 2021. It also concluded that only 35% of Chinese people are getting the required 8 hours of sleep a night. Another recently released report shows that on the mainland, sleep problems are particularly acute among young people aged 19 to 35, with 44% of this age group going to bed after midnight every day. To address the problem, young people are turning to paid-for solutions. Don't forget to leave a comment in the section below to share your opinions on today's topic with us. Make sure to like and subscribe to see more interesting topics from China Truths.